Kia ora, my name's Brayden Owlinson. I'm the brewer here at Fork Brewer. Have been brewing now for 10 years, professionally, but as a home brewer for over 20. So yeah, I started home brewing at high school. Wasn't really legal, but yeah, made it work. And by the time I was of, drinking age in New Zealand, I was making better beer than I could kind of get in shops. So I had a whole bunch of mates kind of giving me ingredients to make me beers or make them beers. So kind of like took over the whole alchemy thing, took it on the chin and just rolled with it. So my current role at Fork Brewer is I am the head brewer. So completely autonomous role. So it's basically just me and the brewery. I am a brewery dog, Otto. Got a lot of got a lot going on. But yeah, we've got 40 taps here at Fork Brewer, and it's my role to maintain and fulfill all of those 40 taps and keep them running for all of our thirsty customers. Yeah, the whole kind of the parallels between my love for Fork Brewer, my love for flesh and blood, and the whole tying of the theme around the potions. And yeah, like a few years ago, I kind of just really went with that, and would have been Nationals probably 2020 was the first one. Worldwide. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Cool. So I was at another brewery across town, Choice Bros, and I kind of approached LSS and said, hey, I wanna brew a potion, and we released Crazy Brew. That Matt Rogers cleaned up on Dash. That's right. And he came down and got a few alcoholic beverages in him. But yeah, I just love the community around Flesh and Blood. And I'm not the best at playing the game itself, because for years I've played Azalea. I mean, she's good now, but I think it's kind of more, I think it's more user error, operator error rather than the hero itself. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of one way that I've found that I can contribute to the game or the community itself, and hopefully we get after day one of Nats, we get a few thirsty out of towners in here to drink some Potion of Luck, which will be going on tap Saturday night after day one of Nationals in New Zealand, here in the sunny Wellington. This is actually a good winter. This is a good Wellington day, actually. We are hosting here at Fork Brewer, which is where I'm currently the head brewer of. It's like an open event. All the out-of-towners who are here, after day one of play, they can come on down and drink some beers if they're not interested in drinking the potions that I've created for the event. There's 39 other taps that they can drink, as well as all the bottled stuff. And so we're gonna it's just gonna be like a really low key, more of a social gathering. People are gonna rip some cards, and I hope every booth seat is filled with people playing cards like a couple years back. It's just fun to do because Nats is in Wellington, and why not do it here? Energy Potion it's a red ale brewed with cascada. So cascada is the fleshy pulp that surrounds the coffee bean. So everyone knows what coffee is. The only thing that is worth anything of value to the coffee industry is the bean contained inside the fruit, cascada. So the pulp is actually usually discarded, but one of the local coffee roasters, they actually sell it separately as a tea, and you can take this pulp, it's dried, chuck it in a glass with some hot water and make like it's a really fruity tea with a little bit of caffeine in it. yeah, I just thought that was kind of the good foundation for energy potion. You know, energy, caffeine. You know, you got all the energy drinks, but it's below the threshold to be considered a energy drink. So I don't have to label it as such. But it's yeah, so it's just kind of like red ale base, malty, really easy drinking, low bitterness, really fruity. But then it's just, yeah, a little bit of a caffeine hit. Yeah, that's energy potion. Yeah, so Potion of Luck was really fun one. Yep. So we've got energy potion in bottle, and we've got Potion of Luck on draft here at Fork Brewer. The only place in the world you'll be able to drink Potion of Luck, it will be Fork Brewer tomorrow night. But yeah, Potion of Luck was a fun one because the potion itself, the artwork, the liquid contained in the beautiful ornate lantern shape is purple. And purple is a really hard color to get in beer because of the pH you're dealing with. You've got all these different titratable acids that tend to make it not a stable environment for that specific spectrum of color to be stable. So one way that you can work around that is there's something called blue pea flower tea. And blue pea flower tea in a specific pH range, which this beer is, it stays this vibrant purple. Yeah, so kind of, yeah, throw it all together, fermented on black currants as well. So you got like that really easy drinking kind of foundation of kind of Ribena, but it's grown up Ribena. Yeah, and just that like really vibrant color as well to carry it through. And yeah, hopefully we get some good photos when we tap those gigs tomorrow. I think the most appealing part about working in a role such as this, like where I work currently, Fork Brewer, we don't have any like cool chain distribution. We don't sell that much of our product outside of this. You know, we're a fully licensed bar. People come to us to drink the beer here. But I get the added enjoyment of I'll be in the brewery and I'll be making more beer, and people will be in all these booth seats, and I get to see and kind of experience with them drinking my beer. And you know, the good and the bad. I like the added kind of you know, with my role, I'm working meters away from our customers, and I get to see and experience that with them. When you're working at other breweries, you know, it's cool that your product might make it. You know, if you're working in Wellington, you might see it in supermarkets in Auckland, for instance, but you don't get to see and experience the end customer or the end consumer drinking your beverage, and that's kind of that personal connection for me. But yeah, likewise, like I'll be here tomorrow, I'll be drinking potions, and you know, using this as a kind of like tool to kind of push you know, things that may be found in the world of Rathe or the world of flesh and blood into something that's tangible that you can consume, like physically consume in our world. It's a bit nerdy, but that's freaking awesome. I'm just giving it a crack, and it's kind of my interpretation of what it could be. I just, yeah, I love it. And it's just kind of me wanting to give back to, you know, people that have made me feel like socially accepted. Yeah, as a profession, I get paid to make beer, and I have full autonomy in my role, and that allows me to do stuff like make potions and go outside the bounds of what is considered convention. You know, we've got 25 beers that are pale ales and lagers and all the boring stuff that is, you know, accounts for 90% of our total tap sales. But it's the really interesting stuff that kind of keeps me motivated in my role, and it's kind of also like I'm helping to develop myself personally. I'm working out what does and what doesn't work in beers. And yeah, just try to push it, try to push that envelope, push the convention. Beer, there's no limitations of what beer can be. I mean, there's a legal definition of what can be. So you've got that foundation, but it's what you do on top of that that can set you apart. And yeah, man, just go hard. Like, go hard or go home. Like, I mean, if we had 20 lagers on tap, I don't think we'd be as popular, even though they could all be 20 gold medal winning lagers. But people come here for the point of difference. So Fork Brewer has Instagram, Facebook. So that's managed completely separately. Like, I don't have anything to do with that. I just focus solely on the manufacturer and producing the best beer that I can. So I don't really do that much of the background administrative stuff. So yeah, I mean, you can find them on social media channels. But the side project, Crazy Brews, give a little plug for that. So that's, I've got a Facebook page. Got 100 followers now, which is pretty exciting. Yes, it's triple figures. The dream result for me would be to potentially maybe find it on supermarket shelves. It's a bit niche, so I'm not sure on the likelihood of that. But I mean, there's nothing to say that I can't keep producing it here, and we actually have an off license, so I can physically sell it as an off license product. And it's all legal, it's all above board, everything's quantified, everything's captured. But the end result for me would be to have the beer, and I'm not it's Crazy Brews, it's not Crazy Beer. Crazy Brews leaves options open for, you might have gluten intolerant people or people that just don't like beer, full stop, regardless of the style. I could potentially do ciders, wines, seltzers, RTDs. The options are endless, and it doesn't have to all be alcoholic as well. So kind of left the options open there. But yeah, the end result would be, have the beer accessible to everyone. People can go just pick it up off a shelf or order it online. So, if they sit down to play games on a Friday night, they can actually physically crack potions and fucking nerd out, which is, And the thought of that being like a thing is just so cool in my mind. Just kind of like nerding out. It's just a creative outlet for me. Like, I've got ADHD. It's just another thing that I can kind of focus on, hyperfixate on for a certain point, do something cool, tick one, move on to the next thing. But yeah, it's kind of like, it's going to be a long-term project. It's taken 5 years to get to the point where I've got a poorly creased label. But I mean, it's progress. Let's actually got a label on a bottle, but the whole thing from the start that I've made apparent to people that I've worked with as well around the label is that the label is collectible. So these are low adhesive back metallic back end. So these can actually be easily peeled off the bottle, and they retain their integrity, and they just look freaking fantastic. And just the rainbow foiling effect and everything like that. So I want to, eventually make them a collectible. Who knows? One day I might release a cold foil version of Energy Potion, which there might be one in the entire world, and then that becomes a collector's item. Who knows? Like, there's I don't want to tread on anyone's toes or anything, steal anyone's ideas, but there are options for doing fun stuff like that, and it just kind of goes with the theme, goes with the ethos, and it's just fun.